gateway. Okay, the FDA gateway is called AIRS. And once it crosses over the FDA gateway, then you receive an acknowledgement that the FDA has received your case. So way back in the days, how would you do this transmission is each of your cases would have a header attached. A header in the sense when you are sending a Gmail, you have a subject line where you give a gist of what this email is about. Similar to that, you would have a header attached. And this header had specific requirements. You need, in a sense that your header would mention about the case. If it is a serious case, which regulatory authority is supposed to be submitting it for? Is it a clinical trial, spontaneous trial, post-marketing trial? All such details would be included in the header attached. And it would have a lot of special characters. And if you miss any of those special characters, there would be a E2B transmission failure. Okay, so in spite of processing your case perfectly fine to the regulations, if you make a mistake in the header, there was a high possibility that your case would bounce back without the acknowledgement. Henceforth, FDA came up with a new change where they do not require this header anymore. Okay, now let's go ahead to the XML file format. This is your XML view. This is how your case gets converted into XML file format. It's a little blurred out. We will try to read it as it is. So here, if you can see, all the information that is in black is what you have entered into Argus. And what is in red is what's already there in Argus, like patient name, location, phone number, whatever they have asked, all that would be in red. So what is most visible, you can find the patient's name here, Johnny Depp, and then you have a country, US. And then there's a long line which says a 52-week multi-center open label to evaluate the effectiveness of ariprazolone intramuscular. Can you read that? And you have an organization. This is from Otsuka to FDA. You have address, University Square Drive, Princeton, New Jersey. So this is exactly how your file gets converted. The entire case processing that you would be learning or you have already been through with Argus, all those tabs that you have entered, all of it gets converted into this format. And when it gets transmitted over to the FDA, now your FDA is not going to read your case like this. Okay, this is the format only for transmission. And now this format again gets decoded when it reaches the regulatory authority. So this is the decoded view of your XML file. If you can see, it is properly arranged. You have your type of the report, you have seriousness criteria mentioned, and this is more in a coded format where one stands for yes, 2 stands for no. And then you have text also here regarding the country, your date of birth, even sex. If it is female, it is yes. If it is male, it is no. It's something like 1, 2. Sorry, if it is female, it is 1. If it is male, it is 2. So you have these coded formats. Okay, so for an example, this is how the FDA receives your decoded XML file. Your file gets submitted in this format. Any questions till now? If we are good, we shall move forward. Going back to our previous slide. So we finished with this. And this is exactly about the header, how you would have the reporting rules generated. Now for each company, they have their own format of giving a header to your email or to the case or the reporting rules generated. All this comes in your additional information tab in Argus. So here it says this is a 15-day report to the regulatory authority, which is FDA. Heirs is their gateway. And then it says serious adverse event and E2B transmission